Hey brothers and sisters, Steve Monette here with another video in my Bible Prophecy Bite series, where we look at Bible scripture, history, and current events that all point to the soon return of Jesus the Christ. Okay, so for today's video, I want to talk about a recent news report out of Israel, more specifically the Debka file, that I found to be very, very interesting. I am the first to admit that when I first read this report, I initially had shrugged it off. But it took me about a day later, and then something occurred to me. And I will submit that initial thought to you in a moment. But first, that way you know what I'm talking about here. Here is the article from the Debka file that came out 2 days ago, on November 3rd, 2019. This article clearly states that the Russians have decided to deactivate or shut off all of their S-400 missile defense systems in Syria. And the reasons for this deactivation are pure speculation, and the author of the article even admits that. But not one of the speculative reasons listed really makes a whole lot of sense to me. So here's another speculative reason for you to consider. We know that the S-400 and the S-300 systems are designed to defeat incoming enemy missiles. But what if the systems were shut off to allow outgoing missiles to travel through Syria and then on into Israel? Now, I know that may seem a bit of a stretch, but understand this. See this article recently that proves that Israel recently attacked an Iranian missile battery system in northern Iraq. Now, this happened as recently as 3 months ago. And we know from another article, this one in particular, that Iran continues to build up ballistic missile assets in Iraq for the purposes of striking anywhere in Israel. And if you look at this map, you can clearly see that if Iran were to launch missiles from their Iraqi bases towards Israel, they would need to travel right through Syria. And if the S-400 or 300 systems were activated, the Iranian missiles could possibly be destroyed before they reach their intended targets. But now that the S-400s and 300s are deactivated, I am suspicious that this could be a step in Iran's plan to launch a strategic missile attack against Israel in the near future, thereby fulfilling the Ezekiel 38 prophecy where the Lord states that Gog and Magog will come in like a cloud. And this is even more interesting and more relevant because of the fact that recent media reports show that Leviathan, the Israeli natural gas platform, is about to go online in the coming days and weeks, and will begin pumping very significant amounts of natural gas into Egypt. And we also know from similar media reports that another gas field off the coast of Israel has even more gas reserves than initially thought. So you can clearly see that the spoil that Israel has that is so attractive to Gog and Magog. So brothers and sisters, yeah, I admit that my theory is speculative, but it does fit. My knowledge of missile defense systems is very limited. But if there is someone watching this video who understands missile defense, please, by all means, I look forward to your comment. Because if my speculation is wrong, then I will be happy to take this video down. I have no problem with that at all. But I just find this very, very interesting. And I look at it as just one more possible step in the direction of a potential attack from the air from Iran, Gog and Magog, at some point in the future. And I don't think it's going to be that far into the future. In any event, let me know your thoughts on this. I'd love to hear them. In the meantime, keep looking up, for our redemption draws near. Thanks for watching.